What's going on, guys? John Elder here from CourseTherapy.com, and in this episode, I want to talk about what to do when sales dry up at Udemy. All right, welcome to the Daily Udemy Income Report Show, where I talk about making money on Udemy, walk you through what's working for me, and help you do the same thing. My name is John Elder from CourseTherapy.com, and today is Friday, April 12th. Very windy Friday here in Vegas, 2019. And in this episode, I want to talk about what to do when sales start to sort of dry up a little bit. Do you freak out? What should you do? And stuff like that. But before we get into that, let's take a look at yesterday's numbers. So yesterday was the 11th. We had a massive 6 courses sell for $23.99. Came to $4 a course, not too bad. It's what sort of prompted today's episode. What do you do when sales dry up? We have definitely dried up here. That's the right word. It's Friday. It's hard. Refunds to date stayed the same, $50.44. 8 reviews. We'll take a look at those in just a second. So month to date, we're still doing pretty good. $791. About $800. We're not even halfway through the month yet, so that's a nice sign. 187 courses sold, 76 reviews, and $56.05 for promotional activities. Still a bunch of promo codes that were just sort of floating out there. Haven't done a promotion yet. We'll probably do that next week, and we'll talk about that then. 123,253 total enrollments, and my average rating stayed at 4.53. So taking a quick look at my profile page, udemy.com/user/John Elder 3, we see 50,283 students, 39 courses, and 2,961 reviews. But the thing we always want to look at are these 2 courses. They still just have the new badge instead of the hot and new. One of these days, that new badge is going to drop away because you only get it for the first couple of months or so. And these have been out for, 4 or 5 weeks almost. So, doesn't look like we're going to get the hot and new. But if we go to the second page, we see the Jenga course is still highest rated. It is on a tear and really, really cool. Now, one thing to note, look at all these prices. When I reloaded, they went to $34, $25, $34, $28. It looks like Udemy is up to their own shenanigans of doing pricing tests today, which means there's no sales going on, which means sales are going to be real light. That's probably why we only sold 6 courses yesterday. But even so, they're $4 a course, probably because they're higher. I didn't check for sure, but it's probably because they're selling them higher prices, as we just saw on that profile page. So, like I said, in this episode, I want to spend a little bit of time talking about what you should do when sales dry up, because when we started this month, we were on a tear, 75, 90, 121, 214, and then boom, we dried right up, 28, 39, 49, starting to creep back up again, 57, 90, day before yesterday, and then boom, 24 yesterday. So it could be a real roller coaster, especially if you're like me and you're really focusing on the numbers every single day. When you see all of a sudden, hey, I only made $24 yesterday, I made 200 a few days before that, you start to scratch your head. And you start to go, okay, what should I do? And the fact of the matter is, I have 2 trains of thought on this. The first is to just ignore it, because Udemy goes in cycles. It goes up and down. They do sales and then they stop, and then they do sales and then they stop, and then they do sales and then they stop. It's peaks and valleys, ups and downs. And that's just the name of the game. They try to do as many sales as possible, but you can't just have sales all day, every day. It stops working after a while. You have to just let courses breathe for a while and sell at a more normal price range. And then when you do that, of course, just based on the law of supply and demand, basic economics, you're not going to sell as many courses. And that's just what happens. Now, sometimes it feels like things are drying up outside of that up and down phase. Like maybe something's wrong. Maybe, I've gotten some bad reviews and now I'm down in the algorithm. What should I do? And you start to, get in your own head about these things. And I get it. I do the same thing. What do you do then? Well, I always do the same thing. And this works most of the time very well. I run a promo. That's when I run a promo. You kind of get a sense of when Udemy has pulled back a little bit on promoting, on marketing. And when you do, like yesterday, that's usually when I knock out a promo email. And then that boosts sales a little bit, and then sales pick up again after that, and I feel good about myself and everything's right in the world. Now, is that because I sent out a promo email and I kickstarted a few sales and we brought in, $100 or something, and then that boosted us in the algorithm and sales took off again? Or is it just because it takes a few days to send out a promo email and see the results, and a few days later, sales just normally picked up again? I don't know. It's probably a little bit of both. But it makes me feel better to do something, A. And B, you have 2 promos that you can send out per month anyway. You might as well send them out when things get slow, right? That's my thinking, and that's what I always do. Now, I was going to send out a promo email yesterday, but then I realized it's Thursday, and I've had not great luck sending out promo emails on Thursday. It's the end of the week. Maybe people don't see it till Friday. People don't pay attention on Friday. They're, barely working. If they're working, they're anxious for the weekend. The weekend comes, they get away from their computers. They're not taking online courses on the weekend. That's what we've seen over and over again, looking through all our numbers. So I don't like to set up a weekend going into a promo. It just doesn't work. I like to do my promos on Tuesday. Sometimes Monday, but Tuesday. Sometimes Wednesday, but Tuesday. Tuesday's my day. And so, like right now, sales were bad yesterday, 6. Today, it's almost 9 o'clock in the morning here in Vegas, which means it's 9, 10, 11, 12 in New York. It's noon in New York right now, and I have 1 sale today, 1. And that was there when I woke up. So it was likely from, sort of yesterday, right after midnight or so. Between then and 5 a.m. is when it came in. Since then, I've got nothing. So normally I would crank out a promo email right now, but it's Friday, so I won't. So I'll wait till Tuesday. If things haven't picked up by then, even likely if they have, because it'll be the middle of the month by then, I'll shoot out that promo email then. I've already started to write it in my head. I've already started to think about the theme that I want to do and stuff like that. And we'll talk about all that next week. But that's what I do. Now, if that's not enough to kickstart sales, create some coupons. $9 coupons, new ones, and then submit them to coupon websites, right? There's like Retail Me Not, places where you can get coupon codes. You can submit your courses with those coupon codes to those websites, and that might help. Make some posts on YouTube, do some social media stuff, Twitter, whatever you have, Instagram, make some posts, make some noise, and try and get some people into your courses yourself. And sometimes that'll help kickstart sales as well. But at the end of the day, really, a few days from now, sales will pick up. They always do. You just sort of have to have faith and muddle through. So that's it for today's report. It is Friday. I am out of here. If you like this episode, be sure to smash the like button below, subscribe to the channel, and check out CourseTherapy.com for more tips, tricks, and online course awesomeness. My name is John Elder from CourseTherapy.com. We'll see you again Monday morning.